African diaspora should have a plan B, says Dr. Maulana. And this article is on Ghana Web, in same blog, and most of our social media platforms. And therefore, Dr. Maulana say, you know more diaspora, no plan B. Na asemi ba besi ewo America. Na asemi na ba besi ene yenya no ase a ene ba betwetwe nkomo. Ne bi se den na ba besi wo America. Na de nti na omunya plan B. Dr. Maulana, the question is, you said African diaspora should have a plan B.
Yes, sir.
Why should they have a plan B?
Well, to be quite honest with you, Frank, at this particular hour, and mind you, I said hour, I didn't say day.
Yeah.
At this particular hour that we're living in, I think it's imperative that Africans of the diaspora have a plan B. And the plan B should be predicated in anticipation that something drastic is coming. Not only in talking about the COVID with the lockdown, but here we have a situation where the world right now is on the edge. We know with the Russian-Ukrainian conflict that is going on. We know with the Chinese and the Taiwan conflict. We know with the North Korean, and they got their nuclear missiles pointed in one direction. I don't have to tell you what direction they're pointed in. Now, the African of the diaspora, particularly in the Western Hemisphere, you have to ask the question, if anything breaks out, at least among the different nationals in America or in Canada or wherever they are in the West, if it's an Irishman can say he's getting on a flight, he's going back to Ireland. A British man say he's going back to Britain. An Italian will say he's going to Italy. A German will say he's going back to Germany. But we have to ask the African American. There is no country called African American. Where will the African American go? Where will the African diaspora go if there is an emergency of martial law predicated upon the possibility of a nuclear war, or even dealing with the different viruses that are manipulated and deliberately released into society? The only place the African of the diaspora can go to seek refuge is back to Mother Africa, down here below the equator, and even more preferably, come to the center of the earth, and that is Ghana in this region. This is my message, and we must be ready for that.
Okay, so we are talking about they having a plan B to move to Africa, and the last time you're talking about say it is biblical and it is a spiritual movement.
Yes, it's biblical. I mean, you know, when you look, say for an example, if we just start with Genesis chapter 15, verses 13 and 14. Now, mind you, that verse is not talking about those people in Israel that you call Jews. No. That verse is talking about the original Hebrewites, the original people of Canaan. And these are the people that were taken into bondage. And you can read it in Deuteronomy 28:68. You can read it in Ezekiel. You understand what I'm saying? You can read it you can read it throughout the Bible. That what has happened to our people or the original people. And in the verses, it was just not nonsensical talk. The Creator is saying these things are going to happen. Now we have to ask ourselves, have they happened? Are they happening now? The Bible is not talking about what happened yesterday. These things are happening now, and more are due to come. And then the Creator turns around in the other verse, Genesis chapter 15, verses 14, that those who enslaved and mistreated my children, I will judge them and deal with them. I will deal with them. And my children shall come out with great riches and great substance, and they will return to their source, their mother. And I bear witness. Right now, you can see in the Western world, those nations that enslaved and abused and brutalized African people for the hundreds of years, even maybe 1,000 years, they now are on the edge of being extinct. And I would tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you this right now if you haven't heard it before. In this world of technology, nuclear science, man is capable with a drone, and you've heard about drones, that he can hit you anywhere in the world. But what man has not realized, that is nothing new. Our ancient forebears in Kemet, they knew about a drone deep into the dark reaches of the universe. And that drone is controlled by the Creator. And that drone is of such gigantic force that when the Creator sends that drone, that will be the end of you entirely. And I am saying, our ancient forebears have the power to call the Creator of the universe to release that drone. And that drone is a meteorite that can be the size of the earth. And it can be steered and guided by spiritual navigation to hit wherever the Creator wanted to hit. And I bear witness. Science today know that there is a drone headed toward the planet Earth. And it is going to hit the earth. But Africa is the only place that's going to be safe.
Wow. So this is one of the reasons why our brothers and sisters in the diaspora should have a plan B to move to Africa.
Yes, yes. And what do you think the Creator created Africa in the center of the earth? And why do you think the Creator put Ghana in the center of Africa? It's not by chance. It's not by happenstance. The Africans of the diaspora have the love for Ghana. You know, Ghana, I'm not saying it's perfect. We got problems in Ghana. But at the end of the day, you ask any African of the diaspora, would he rather live over there or would he rather live in Ghana? And he would tell you, it sure ain't easy. It sure is not easy living in Ghana, but it is sure better than living over there. So Ghana is the place. I'm not saying that Ghana is the last stop, but Ghana is the portal. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It is the gateway for us to enter, and we must take advantage. We must seize this opportunity before that door closes, because time is moving fast. And once that door closes, that's it.
Wow. Thank you very much for your time, Dr. Maulana.